Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We got 12 matchups on this NHL slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action today. And go ahead and sign up with BroThrow, guys. Awesome place to bet against with your friends. No house, so you're going to get the cheapest lines out there for straight bets, guys. It's really a no-brainer. And go ahead and sign up with my free private betting group for free on the site. Love to have you guys in there. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busier slate today. 12 matchups, starting with the Anaheim Ducks versus the Boston Bruins. Bruins opening up as home favorites at minus 210. Anaheim plus 175 with the over-under at 6.5. Ducks coming into this matchup 1-3. Bruins 3-1. Head-to-head wise, Anaheim is 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings here. Yeah, they've been actually very good against Anaheim or against the Bruins, but Anaheim on a 3-game losing streak right now. Been a rough little stretch. And Bruins, coming off the Ottawa loss, but 3-1 so far, playing good hockey. And I like the Bruins at home here, and they look good so far this last week. And I think I'm going to roll with the Bruins at home. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Coyotes versus the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal opening up as home favorites at minus 160. Arizona plus 135 with the over-under at 6.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 1-2. Montreal 2-2. Head-to-head wise, it's pretty even. Both teams splitting 5 wins. Arizona is 5-2 on the road against Montreal, so they've played very well against Montreal on the road here. Arizona coming off a 4-2 win against Toronto. Montreal coming off that 3-2 win against Pittsburgh. Yeah, I like that Arizona's been the better head-to-head team here, and I think I'm going to roll with the Coyotes plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Dallas Stars versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto opening up as home favorites at minus 170. Dallas plus 150 with the over-under at 6.5. Dallas coming into this matchup 3-0. Toronto 2-2. Toronto 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, would have been pretty dominant. And Dallas, great start to the season, coming off a nice Winnipeg win. Back-to-back Nashville wins, only allowing one goal per game so far. Toronto coming off that 4-2 loss against Arizona here. Yeah, I just like the way Dallas has been playing. They've held their opponents to just one goal. They've played very well so far here, and I'm gonna take Dallas plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Kings versus the Pittsburgh Versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins opening up as home favorites at minus 185. Kings plus 165 with the over-under at 6.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Kings 6-2-2. LA on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a nice Nashville win. Pitt coming off a 3-2 loss against Montreal. And LA 4-1 in their last 5 against Pitt, 4-1 on the road. They played very well against the Penguins here, and I think I'm gonna take the Kings plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Nashville Predators versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. Nashville opening up as road favorites at minus 130. Columbus plus 110 with the over-under at 6.5. Nashville coming into this matchup 2-1. Columbus 1-3. Head-to-head wise, Nashville 7-2-1 head-to-head. Nashville, on a 3-game losing streak after starting the season 2-0. Columbus coming off that 4-3 win against Vancouver. I'm liking Nashville, on a 3-game losing streak. Got a favorable matchup here against Columbus. I'm going to roll with the Predators on the road. Next matchup, we got the San Jose Sharks versus the New York Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at minus 250. the Sharks plus 210 with the over-under at 6.5. Sharks coming into this matchup 0-5. The Rangers 3-1. Head-to-head, Rangers 8-1-1. They've been dominant head-to-head here. San Jose 0-7 against the Rangers. I mean, yeah, on a 5-game losing streak here. Rangers coming off that 6-4 win against Anaheim. Yeah, the Sharks team not looking too good to start the season here, and I'm going to roll with the Rangers at home. Next matchup, we got the Washington Capitals versus the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa opening up its home favorites at -115. Washington -105 with the over-under at 6.5. Washington coming into this matchup 2-2. Ottawa 1-2. Washington 9-1 in their last 10 head-to-head meetings. They've been very dominant against Ottawa. Washington on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Vancouver win. Ottawa coming off that 7-5 win against Boston. I like Washington plus 1.5 on the road. They've been dominant head-to-head wise against Ottawa. We're going to take the Capitals plus 1.5. Next matchup, we got the New Jersey Devils versus the New York Islanders. The Islanders opening up as home favorites at -135. The Devils plus 115 with the over-under at 6.5. The Devils coming into this matchup 1-2. The Islanders 2-1. The Islanders 8-2 in their last 10 head-to-head, but they've been pretty dominant here. The Devils coming off that 4-2 win against Anaheim. The Islanders on a 2-game winning streak coming off that San Jose win. Yeah, I'm liking the Islanders at home. They've been dominant in this head-to-head matchup, and I'm going to roll with the Islanders at home here. Next matchup, we got the Vancouver Canucks versus the Minnesota Wild. The Wild opening up as home favorites at -170. Vancouver plus 150 with the over-under at 6.5. Vancouver coming into this matchup 0-3-1. Minnesota 0-3. Head-to-head wise, Minnesota is 6-3-1 in the head-to-head department. Vancouver 0-7 on the road. 4-8 against Minnesota, where they have struggled here. And yeah, you know, both teams haven't gotten a win yet. And I'm going to roll with the home team here. I like Minnesota to get the nice win, where they've been the better head-to-head team here. So I'm going to roll with the Wild at home. Next matchup, we got the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton opening up as home favorites at -120. Carolina plus 100 with the over-under at 6.5. Carolina coming into this matchup undefeated 3-0. Edmonton 1-2. Carolina 7-2-1 head-to-head, where they've been pretty dominant. Carolina on a 3-game winning streak here, playing very good to start the season. Edmonton on a 2-game losing streak coming off that Buffalo loss. Yeah, 11 Carolina plus 1.5 on the road, getting underdog value here, undefeated. We'll take Carolina plus 1.5 here. Next matchup, we got the Buffalo Sabres versus the Calgary Flames. Calgary opening up as home favorites at -275. Buffalo plus 225 with the over-under at 6.5. Buffalo coming into this matchup 2-1. Calgary 3-0. Head-to-head wise, Calgary 6-1-3. Yeah, Buffalo looked pretty good to start the season here, coming off that 4-2 win against Edmonton. Calgary on a 3-game winning streak, playing good to start the season here. I like Buffalo plus 1.5 on the road, looking good to start the season. Don't really want to pay -275 for Calgary just yet, even though they have been good here. I'll take Buffalo plus 1.5. And then the last matchup, we got the Winnipeg Jets versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas opening up as home favorites at -165. Winnipeg plus 145 with the over-under at 6.5. Winnipeg coming into this matchup 2-1. Vegas 3-1. Winnipeg is 7-3-0 head-to-head here. Winnipeg coming off that great Colorado win yesterday, 4-3, big upset. Vegas coming off a Calgary loss, and they're 5-0 against Vegas here. I like Winnipeg. Got some momentum coming off a huge win yesterday, and I'm gonna take Winnipeg plus 1.5 on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.